Hello, grade 4. How are you? Today we're gonna start our new lesson in term 1, chapter 1, lesson 1, the geography of the world. Let's start. The first topic we have today, the meaning of geography. Of course, guys, when you hear social studies, okay, what comes to your mind? Geography and history, okay? Like, for example, when we hear uh, English, what comes to your mind? Vocab, grammar, story. When we hear, for example, mathematics, so numbers, subtraction, addition. So when we hear social studies, okay, what comes to your mind? The meaning of geography and history in the same time. So when I say social studies, it means geography and history. Okay, what the meaning of geography? This is the first point you have. Geography, guys, is the study of the people and places of Earth. When you study any place, it means that you're gonna study the geography of this place. Okay, so when you study the place or any place, it's country, it's city, it's a continent. Okay, so when you study any place, it means that you're gonna study the geography of the place. So what the meaning of geography? It means the study of people and places of Earth. Okay, why we study geography? Why it's important to study geography? To understand how people live in some places. To understand how people live in some places. What the meaning of that? Listen, for example, Egypt. Why the Egyptians stayed in Egypt? When we study the geography of Egypt, we could find that there is the Nile River, okay, that go along Egypt. So, or that move along Egypt. So that helped the Egyptians to stay here in Egypt. Imagine Egypt without Nile River. So no people will stay in Egypt or will stay in Egypt. So now, when we study the geography of the place, we could understand why some people stayed in some places. Okay, so when we study the geography of America, yes, America has many landforms, many rivers, and it's located along the Atlantic Ocean too. So now it helped the American people to stay in America. Imagine America just a desert, okay? So no people will stay in America, right? Okay. So now why the geography is important? Because it helps us to understand why people stayed in one place. After that, the next point is the meaning of environment. Okay. Now, environment, guys, I want you to understand just some factors that the environment includes. Environment includes these factors that between these two parentheses, these are the factors of environment. When I say the word environment, it includes all the surroundings and all the conditions that affect living things. Okay, like what? Like water, like land, like plants, animals, weather. All of these factors are the factors of the environment. Of course, if the place has a water and the kind of the land, the plants growing up in that place, the animals of that place, the weather of that place, all of these factors affect on the people of any place. Okay, the next point, where, why, and what. Okay, where, why, and what, these are three questions. Any scientist, when he studies geography, okay, he asks himself this question, where, why, and what. Where refers to what? This question word. This question word, when I say where is that place, it means that I want to know the location of that place. That's it. So where is Egypt, for example? It's in the middle of Africa, okay? So here, when I ask about place, where is America? It's in the middle of North America. So where refers to the location of the place. Why? Here, why refers to the cause that created mountains or rivers or all of these landforms, okay? And these landforms help people to come and stay in the place. I told you here where, okay? I'm sorry, why? It's like this question, why geography is important and why it means here the same answer here, why the people stayed in that place. So here the word why, it refers to, for example, people stay here in Egypt because there is the Nile River. They stayed in America because America has some rivers and also located along the, or lies along the Atlantic Ocean. So when you ask the word why, okay, you all the time answer with the landforms that help the people stay in one place. The question word what? What here describe all things and people of any place. Okay, what describe the people of that place. After that, guys, the next point is about the physical features or the landforms and human features. This point from here started our lesson, okay? Physical features or landforms, both words have the same meaning. Look, I write physical features equal landforms. Both words have the same meaning. What the meaning of physical features means landforms. What the meaning of landforms means physical features. Okay, what the meaning of both words? Both words refers to those things that found naturally on earth. Okay, refers to those things that found naturally on earth, like what? Like mountains, valleys, hills, plateaus, rivers, seas, waterfalls, deserts. All of these things are considered as or are called physical features. So when I ask you, give me some examples of physical features, okay, you say physical features, Mrs. Mayeda, means the things that are found naturally on earth, like mountains, like hills, valleys, rivers, seas, oceans, okay? Could any man make an ocean? Could any man make a river? Of course, no. Could any man make a mountain? No. So all of these things are naturally found on earth. So the physical features or the landforms are different than human features. Why? Because human features, from its name, I said human. What the meaning of human? Human means anything related to people. Anything related to people. Their language, their religion, their food, their jobs, their beliefs, their culture, their buildings, okay? So anything related to people means human features. The people with anything related to them. The next point, the 7 continents and the 4 oceans, 4 hemispheres, equator, everything here, I'm gonna tell you about in these 2 pictures. Okay, let's start from here. Here, guys, this is the globe or the earth, okay? You can notice that it's like a ball or it's like a sphere, okay? It's like a ball or a sphere. Here on the globe, we have 7 continents. We have 7 continents. What are these continents? Africa. What's in yellow here is Africa. North of Africa, we could find Europe. This in orange. Here, what's in red is Asia. Okay. What's here in orange too, or light orange, is Australia. And here, North America. And here is South America. And here you can see what's in white, Antarctica, okay? So Antarctica, what's in white here in the south, near the South Pole, and here Africa, Europe, Asia, Australia, North America, South America, okay? Listen, guys, the oldest continents, I speak about the oldest continents are Africa, Asia, and Europe. These 3 continents are the oldest continents. Okay. After that, they discover North America and South America. Okay. So North America and South America, not from the oldest continents. Yes. The biggest continents are Africa, Asia, and North America. And North America, it's the 3rd biggest continent. Okay, so this is for the 7 continents. Africa, Europe is here. Okay, memorize the places. Africa in the middle, north of Africa is Europe, and on the east side is Asia. On west side, we could find North America and South America, and here near the South Pole is Antarctica, and here Australia. Okay, listen, guys, I want to say something. Where is Egypt? Egypt here is in Africa. Okay, Egypt here is in Africa. Okay, where is America? The country of America. America is here in North America. It's in the middle of North America. So this is the continent of North America. It has three countries: Canada, America, and Mexico. So here in North America, in the continent of North America, it has three countries: Canada, America, and Mexico. Where is America? Here in the middle of North America. Okay, United States of America. I'm speaking about that country. The country of America is located in the middle of North America as a continent. Okay, this is for the continents. For the oceans, we have here four oceans. The Atlantic Ocean, all of this is the Atlantic Ocean. Look, all of this, what I'm referring to it now, okay, what I'm pointing to now is the Atlantic Ocean. Okay, here is the Pacific Ocean. Look, this is the Pacific Ocean. And because the sphere is round, so the Pacific Ocean go around the globe, okay, till it reached here. So it's the biggest ocean, okay? It's the biggest ocean. So the Pacific Ocean starts from here, and because the sphere is round, so it moves around the Earth until it reached here. This is the Pacific Ocean. And here is the Indian Ocean, and here is the Arctic Ocean. These are the four oceans. Okay. Listen, guys, I'm gonna speak now about the equator and about the prime meridian. Okay. Listen. Now this is the Earth, right? The scientists, guys, divided the Earth into two halves. Into two halves. Half, by the way, half means hemisphere. What the meaning of half? Half of the earth means hemisphere. So here the scientists used this equator. This equator is a fake line, imaginary line. It's not you couldn't find in nature. No, it's a fake line. The scientists just draw this line. Why they draw this equator? What's in yellow here? The equator in yellow, this line. Okay, why scientists draw this equator? To divide the Earth into two hemispheres, or into two halves: North Hemisphere and South Hemisphere. Okay, so the equator here, the equator is an imaginary line. It's a fake line that divides the Earth into two hemispheres. Which these hemispheres? The North Hemisphere and the South Hemisphere. Okay, and then parallel to the equator, they draw, as you can see in this picture, they draw some lines parallel to the equator. Look at this line here. This is the equator. Look, equator. This is the equator. What about these lines that took numbers? As you can see, it took numbers. Okay, what about these lines that go here parallel to the equator? These lines, guys, are called latitudes. These lines are called latitudes. And each latitude has a number. As you can see, each latitude has a number. These numbers, for example, look, 23 north, 66.5 north, because the equator is divide the Earth into two hemispheres, the North Hemisphere and South Hemispheres. So these parallels are taking numbers by the location, north or south. So this is 23 north, but this is 23 south. This is 66 north, but this is 66 south. Okay, and the latitudes comes what? Parallel to the equator. Don't forget. So here we have the equator is an imaginary line or fake line that divides the Earth into North Hemisphere and South Hemisphere. And here there are lines that comes parallel to the equator. It also divide the Earth, the North and the South. Okay. What about this line, the red line? The red line here, guys, this red line is called prime meridian. This red line is called prime meridian. This is also, guys, fake line. It's imaginary line, not real line, okay? And this line starts from here, from the North Pole, okay, to the South Pole. And it divides the Earth into two hemispheres too. This is a hemisphere and this is hemisphere two, but East Hemisphere and South Hemisphere, okay? So the equator divides the Earth into North and South, but the prime meridian is divide the Earth into East and West. Okay, there are lines come or move through North Pole to South Pole like prime meridian. Yes, exactly. Here we have in North and South latitude. Here we have, as you can see, here we have some lines that start from the North Pole to the South Pole. These lines that comes or that go through North to South are called longitudes, are called longitudes. So remember that they are long. They are long. Why? Because they are coming from up to down. They are long because they are coming from up to down. Okay? Also, the longitude has numbers like the latitudes. Okay? They have numbers east and west. They have numbers east and west. So if you want to find the location of any country or of any place, you could check the numbers of longitudes and latitudes, and then you can define by these degrees, okay? You can define the location of any place, okay? You understand why we study longitudes and latitudes? Because each longitude and latitude has a degree or has a number. By this degree, we can find the location of any place. Okay, guys, so this is our lesson for today. We talk the 7 continents, the 4 oceans, the 4 hemispheres. What are the 4 hemispheres? It means the 4 halves of the earth. Okay, north, south, east, west. And the equator, this is the imaginary line that divides the earth into north and south. But the prime meridian is also a imaginary line that divides the earth into east and west. Okay, here the location of, and we spoke about also the longitudes and latitudes. Longitudes come from up to down, okay? But latitudes, they come parallel to the equator. The location of United States, guys, by the way, here, the United States of America lies in northern, western hemisphere. Again, United States lies in northern, western hemisphere. It means it lies here. Look here. Where is North America? Where is the, I'm sorry, where is America? America is lies in northern. Here is north. And this is east or west? No, it's west, not east. So it's in the northeast, I'm sorry, it's in the northwest hemisphere. It's in the northwest hemispheres. Okay? If you have any question, contact me anytime. Okay? Thank you. Great work. Goodbye.